So today we're going to do about a 10-minute video on what to do when you have plantar fasciitis, or just to really wake up your feet, to feel vibration and to work all those 26 bones of the feet that are so important. So let us begin with having your yoga mat, a blanket. You don't have to have this kind of blanket, just any kind of blanket or towel. And then either, if you're on wood floor, you can either have discs like these, gliding discs, or paper plates. The other option, which is kind of fun, is if you have a paper towel. And then I have a tune-up ball. If you don't have a tune-up ball, then you can have a tennis ball. So get your stuff, and then we can begin. Let's begin in Tadasana, just sitting in your mountain pose, the top of your mat, or just wherever you are. Let the eyes close, and just feel your feet are hip distance apart as you let your eyes close. Let's just all take a deep breath in, breathe in. Exhale fully. One more, breathe in. Exhale out fully. And then notice your feet. Notice how they feel at this moment. Can you feel all four corners of your feet? Can you feel all your toes and the balls of your feet, your heels? Can you imagine or feel if there's an arches of your feet? If so, do they feel high, low, just kind of average? Just do they feel heavy or light? Notice. And slowly begin to open your eyes. Grab the ball of whatever size you have, the tennis ball, and then taking your ball, place it underneath the arch of the right foot, or a foot. And then come forward and release. Press in your foot into the arch of the foot and release. Breathing in, letting go. Let your whole body fall forward into the arch of the foot as we want to work there in the myofascia that pulls down towards the hilus, our calcaneus, which is the hardest bone of our body, is in our heel. And then lift off and do a little side to side. So we're covering the entire span, like east and west, of the arch of the foot. Come back to center, right there in the center of the arch of the foot. Lift the heel off, and then side to side. It's like screwing it in, side to side. Now, ultimately, we would spend about 30 seconds to a minute in each of these, but for today's purpose, we're gonna go a little bit faster than that. And then from here, place the heel, your calcaneus bone, on top of that ball where the toes rest. Same thing, come forward and release, forward and release. You can also do it in the balls of the feet, the same thing of this up and down, side to side, and the swivel or the screw. But again, for purposes today, I think the most important thing is hitting the arch and the heel. And then slow that down and do a little bit of the side to side. It's a little bit harder here on the heel. Bring it back towards the center, place the toes down, or actually a little kind of lift up as you do your side to side swivel. And get your hip into it a little bit. Have some fun. Playfulness is always good. Come back to center, and then we'll just roll from the balls of the feet to the heel. Balls of the feet to the heel. One more time. Change. Once again, placing the ball into the arch of the foot. Forward and release. Forward, release. Notice your breath as you drop in and release. One more, drop in, release, cover it from side to side, the full coverage of the arch of the foot, side to side. And then come back to the center, lift the heel. Balance here, huh? Side to side. Come to the heel of the foot. Place the toes down, forward and off. Press in, pressure, release. Pressure, release. Do you hear that barking? I'm so sorry. That is my dog outside being super annoying. If you don't hear it, fantastic. Okay, side to side on the heel. Of course, she wasn't barking before we started, right? Come to the center. That's how life goes. Toes off. Try to stay on the heel of the foot as you go side to side. And then go from the balls of the foot, pull it down towards the heel. They say it's better to go start from the top, the distal part of your foot, and come down towards the heel. One more time. Slowly let that release. Okay, so if you have wood floor, if you're on wood floor, then the paper towel will work really well. For me, I'm not on wood floor, so it's not gonna work as well. So I can also be using the disc, which even here, it's still not wood floor, so that it might look like this. The paper plates, your paper plates could be here, and you can move here. So I'll start off here. So anyways, heels are on the wood floor, where you're flooring, and then the rest of the feet, the balls of the feet and the toes are on your discs or paper towels. And then squeeze your toes together and let them release. Squeeze and release. So we have this clawing action. Imagine each toe is a frozen grape. Frozen grapes are super good if you don't ever eat them. They're like little pieces of candy. Try it. And we want to produce some heat and thaw them out. So to produce that heat, we're going to claw and release. Claw and release. Yes, one more time. They say a lot of times, release. When we have plantar fasciitis, we're not using our big toes enough. So that's the clawing. You want to think about the big toes, plus another exercise that we're going to do. And then let's do a little inversion, eversion. So that's just bringing the weight inward and then out to the side blades of the feet. In, into the side blades. One more, in, into the side blades. And then we're going to do abduction out and adduction in. And so if you're on your paper towel, this is where it's fun because, whoa, you just broke your paper towel. Fantastic. And if you just did, let's imagine I did. Now lift it up. You lift and claw again. Lift up your paper towel. Have a little fun, like fireworks, which is also good, right? We're using our feet a lot, our muscles of our feet. Now let that release. Put it to the side. And then you're going to use your towel or blanket and place the toes onto the blanket and the balls of the feet. Separate the toes as much as you can, and then draw the toes up towards the belly button. A little softness in the knees is always good. So we have flexion, dorsal flexion happening. Again, think about a lot about bringing up the ball of the big toe up. And then you can release it. We'll go one more time. Flexion, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. You can always do this seated if you like as well. Slowly release. And then inhale, we'll reach the arms high. Exhale, take the arms out and down, turn sideways, come down. Now usually it's Padagusasana where we take the big peace fingers around the big toes and elbows go wide. For today, send the elbows more forward, spiraling in the shoulders. You can put your thumbs of your fingers in the skin between the base of the big toe and the second toe. That's an acupuncture point. And then meanwhile, using those peace fingers to lift the big toes up high. Take a breath in, feel the length in the body. Exhale, soften. Bring the chin towards the chest. The elbows can still flare out to the sides a little bit. Can you relax the big toes? Keep pulling the big toes up and feel the thumbs of the fingers pressing down on that acupuncture point. 2 for 1. Woo! Slowly begin to soften. Let your arms dangle. Chin is dangling. Inhale. We're exhaling. We're slowly rising all the way up. Now once you come up, so we're activating the feet a lot, and then now we want to continue to work the feet with pointing and flexing, plantar flexion and dorsal flexion of the foot, within the foot and the ankles, but then also to work the calves, because a lot of times that's what also influences the plantar fasciitis or will release that tightness, the myofascia. So for me, I'm going to use discs. Again, you can use your paper plates, your paper towels, and if you're on the wood floor. And then you can come on your hands or your forearms. I will go on my hands, find the plank, and then push back, flexing the feet. And then think of pointing, pulling forward. Flexion back, point forward. Flexion back, point forward and pull. Feeling the calves moving. Slow it down, land your knees, walk the hands in, tuck the Feet forward fold, arms dangle, inhale, exhale. We're slowly coming all the way back up. Come back to your Tadasana mountain pose. Feet just hip distance apart, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, exhale out fully. Deep breath in, exhale out fully. Feel your feet. How do they feel now versus the beginning? Can you easily feel the 10 toes, the balls of the feet, the arches, the heels? Do they feel a little bit more alive, almost like more this vibration happening? Do you feel the arch perhaps a little bit higher? Slowly letting the eyes open. Now you can go about your day with some healthy, happy feet. Thank you.